Hey everybody, welcome to Dark Knight Reviews, and today I have the whole wave 2 of Kingdom. Basically, well, not the whole wave, basically 80% of it, I would say, because I'm still missing the core classes, which is basically Megatron and Starscream. Now, I found these figures over the weekend between the stores of Walmart and Target. So I hit those stores over the weekend, and I was able to find in between those stores this basically the wave 2 for Kingdom, which is kind of nice because now I can start doing reviews about the wave 2 of Kingdom. Now I hope you guys had a nice weekend. Like I mentioned it before, I had a pretty busy weekend hunting down these figures, and I'm glad I got them. Now thank you so much for you guys' support. Basically, all the people that subscribe to the channel, I really appreciate. I know this is a brand new channel, but I'm already a collector of Transformers figures and action figures, so I have a whole line of figures that basically I already have on my possession, and I just need to do reviews. But obviously, we going with the brand new stuff that just came out basically. And today I also went to the store and I end up finding the red line, which is basically for this wave is going to be Arcee from Transformers Prime and Cheetor from Beastwars. So I'll be doing reviews of those as well. Now, if you guys want to actually follow up with all the stuff that I have, basically the stuff that I found in the store, because I really like to go to the stores and find them in the stores. I usually don't pre-order much of the stuff unless, there is no other way to get them. Yeah, basically, if you guys want to follow me on Twitter and have my account, which is Dark Knight Reviews, I'll put it on the link below. So that way on the description, so that way you guys can follow me on that. And that way you guys can see what reviews are coming up and what stuff is actually out in the store. All right, great. So without further ado, let's start our review of, we're going to start with Arcee, which is basically from Kingdom, but I'm afraid she's going to be the same thing as Earthrise. So we're going to start a review of her, and then we go and see if there's anything different in between her and Earthrise Arcee. All right, well, let's start with our Dark Knight reviews. Okay, everybody, so here we are with Arcee from Kingdom, and we're going to be looking at the packages, but I actually wanted to compare it with the package of Earthrise because I'm afraid even the picture itself is just the same. As you guys can see, I mean, basically it's just the same, just a bigger picture compared to this one over here, but you guys can look at it and basically just minor changes, obviously with Kingdom in the background and compared to Earthrise in the background. As far as the figure itself, I mean, you can see them both in their box. Obviously, I already got this one out. This one I haven't get it out yet, but you guys can see that basically I'm afraid it's going to be the same thing. But we're still going to do the review anyway because I don't have a video for Arcee on this channel, so I'm going to go ahead and do it, might as well. And here goes the artwork, which is very, very nice. I really love the artwork. I mean, I don't mind having the Earthrise box and the Kingdom box, just because the artwork itself is pretty neat, as you guys can see, compared to Earthrise and Kingdom. Now, as far as the back goes, transformation itself is still 15 steps, nothing new. I was hoping that at least it will be an upgrade on the vehicle mode for Arcee on Kingdom, but it looks like they just went with the same thing. You guys can look at it in there, basically same thing. Nothing changed on it, and I'm afraid even the gun is still probably the same. So we're gonna go and unbox Arcee. We need to take it out of the package, and we're gonna go and look at it with much more detail. So let's go with that. So here we are with Arcee out of the package, and basically we're gonna take a look really quick at the figure itself. As you guys probably aware, basically it's just the same as Arcee from Earthrise. Nothing different about it. But if this is the first time you actually seen this figure, basically it's a very nice figure. It's what they call a shell former, basically, because this whole area over here is basically a shell for the transformation to a vehicle, and you guys will see the transformation in a minute, and you guys will see what I'm talking about. Now, for those that are actually fans of it, you guys already know what I mean by the term of shell formers. Okay. Anyway, so let's continue with the review of the figure itself. So very nice detail in the head, basically. The joints very movable. The head, you guys can see it's a little bit tight, but overall it's very nice. You got the insignia of Autobots in there, the color pink, very classic of basically RC from the G1 era. The knees, you can bend the knees back and forth. You got a little feet movement. Unfortunately, you don't have ankle movement over here, so it's very stiff, but because of this area over here, it kind of helps the figure to be able to stand with such of a big backpack. As you guys can see, that's the another thing that a lot of people didn't like about this figure is because of the backpack over here, but basically you can actually remove it. So in order to remove it, you basically come over here and you just click over here in this little piece over here, and this will come off. And basically that's kind of like the hoverboard that shows on the picture in there. And right there, and you have basically that hoverboard for RC, and you just basically stand up in there. And it has those little right here where you can actually put them in here, as you guys can see in here. There we go. And the other one over here, looking nice like that. And that's the basically the little hoverboard of RC right there. So there you go, RC looking nice in her hoverboard. And basically as accessories, the only thing that it comes with is just her clear gun, which we already saw in Earthrise, basically the same gun. And we just put it over here. And there he goes, shooting people from her, or shooting other Decepticons from her hoverboard. Now it kind of rides pretty cool, as you guys can see. You know, there you go. It's still looking nice. So yeah, no, it's a nice figure itself to look at it, and it's nice. It's not really, it's just, you know, unfortunately I already have the Earthrise, so it's not much of a difference. I'll show you guys for you right now. We'll do a comparison very quick. Let's take it off from here. Let's remove it from here really quick. We're gonna put the hoverboard on the side, and let's bring Earthrise Arcee. So yeah, basically just her twin. It's a clone. There's no difference at all. As you guys can see, nothing. They didn't change anything in it. I mean, just I wish I could look at something different, but there's nothing different. Maybe I mean, no, it's not even just a little darker white tone on it. No, not even that. It's just the light that looks like that, but honestly it's the same figure. Nothing much on it. Obviously it doesn't have the backpack, but everything else is the same. So not much about this figure of say that they did any type of changes on it. Nothing at all. Now we'll put this one over here. We'll put Earthrise over here for the moment. And in comparison to Lifeline, which is basically another repaint for RC, I mean, you guys can see that I wish they would have done the same thing that they did with Lifeline. They gave a little color, a little lipstick that will give it a more personality, and a little color over here on the side, right here, that little green. It actually makes it, you know, it looks a little bit different than RC, but to me, honestly, this looks much better compared to this one over here. She looks kind of bland, you know, no makeup, no color, nothing on it. So it's just pale. That's basically what it looks like. Okay, so there you go. Basically that's basically the robot form for RC. So we're gonna do a transformation, and we're gonna finish up with the final thought. All right, let's start with the transformation of RC. So the first thing we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be removing her gun, and then we're gonna be working on her backpack area, which basically we're gonna separate from here. Then we're gonna basically turn around like this. We're gonna flip this like this, flip like that, and then like this. And there we go. Now we're gonna stretch this area over here, and basically we're gonna lift it up, and at the same time we're gonna try to pull this out. It's a little bit difficult with the space that we have in there, but You basically have to put use your nails if you have any, and then you kind of put it up. Now this over here is gonna go up like this, and basically that's gonna be the shell right there. Now the head, you can leave it like that, but if you don't want the face to be looking in the bottom, you basically just turn it around. Now you can actually assemble it right now. Usually that's why I do it. I just put it all together. So this one over here, you kind of just push it down like this, and that's gonna bring this close, and hopefully this thing works for me in the camera. Sometimes it doesn't want to work. There we go. And if you guys can see, sorry if the camera was out of angle, I was looking at the figure. There you go. So basically, yeah, so that's basically how it's gonna end up as far as Arcee goes. Now this over here, this area over here, you can see that little pin in there is supposed to go inside in there. That way you get the clearance, so for the vehicle to be able to roll. So this thing, transformation wise for Arcee, basically is just it's not the most fun, I'll say, because even though this comes off, even though it's simple, it's just doesn't want to work sometimes. It's not that simple as it looks. So there you go. So basically we push this down, and we're gonna try to put that down. There you go, it went right away. So that was nice. Now the arms, you want to push the arms all the way to the back, so that way it's going to give you the clearance for the feet to be able to fit in there, and the space is basically minimum. So as you guys can see right there, this thing over here is just, you know, it could be in the way for this, so it will make the vehicle to be able to roll out very nice. But we're going to see if we can actually do it. So now that we have it like this, we're going to turn around this side over here, the bottom part of the tights. We're going to flip the feet, and once again make sure you grab it like this so it doesn't fit, because sometimes it's tight and you move the whole thing and you move the waist, and you just basically have to repeat yourself, or tear it out, take it out, and kind of do it again. So once you do that, you basically just put the legs like this, and then you just go to the side, and you want to put this inside in there, kind of like that, and it kind of just goes in there once again like this, and there you go. This time it worked for me. Sometimes it gave me a hard time working on it, but this time Chi was actually working with me. Cool. And it rolls nice. You guys can see in there. So it rolls pretty nice, very nice, very nice. So cool. You guys can see in the bottom, and that's basically the reason why it's called a shell former, because this whole shell over here just covers the robot inside. There's no transformation in parts between Arcee. Just basically you just bend the legs, put the arms in the back, and this whole backpack covers the whole body basically. Yeah, cool. I have Arcee now here in vehicle form, and let's take a look at really quick at the vehicle itself. So it's a Cybertron vehicle, as you guys can see, since it's not a really Earth vehicle that I never seen like that. And basically, yeah, it's very nice. I mean, the color wise is nice pink combined with the white. You can see the Autobot insignia in there, or logo. Basically right here, this kind of clear windshield plastic has a nice detail in there. The steering wheel, kind of like a radio controls in there. The seat goes in there. It has this little spoiler in the back too as well. If you guys can see the transformation right here. Now as far as the gun goes, you can actually put it on the side if you like. He has a port for it. Let me see, where is that port for the side of the gun? Actually, The gun itself, you guys can put it over here. You can put it over here. There's one port in there. That's one way you can put it. Or if you want to storage, you can storage over here. So this goes in here. And that basically is just, that's how it is. Yeah, not much to it. If you already have the Earthrise, basically the same thing. Nothing different. Now in comparison, we basically the different variant of Arcee is Lifeline and Elite 1. And right there you guys can see the comparison between those three vehicles, which is basically the same thing, but just a different color. Well, with a little one, you get a little more design in here compared to this one over here. It's a little extended front area of the hood, and obviously different clear on the plastic over here. But other than that, it's basically the same thing. You guys can see in there. Oh, we're not missing the back part of a little one over here. The spoiler. I don't know what happened with it, but you know, probably in the transformation. As you can see, also with the little one. Instead of putting the arms in the back, I put it in the front just because it wasn't working for me. The leg, it was keeping pushing out, so it was in the way for rolling. So I had to put it in the hands like that, too, which you can also do it too. The only thing is that you kind of miss that area where you can store the gun. But other than that, it's basically not bad at all. Cool. All right, well, let's go with the final thought of Arcee and let's finish it up. Okay everybody, so here we are at the end of that review for Arcee. Basically it's just the Kingdom side is basically the same thing as the Arcee of Earthrise. There's not much difference in it. There's actually nothing at all. The only difference is just the box itself, just the packaging, which is, by the way, I forgot to mention, of each package of Kingdom, it comes a little sticker card, which in this case I end up getting the Arc, which looks really nice in there, but for Autobot, but if you peel the sticker, you're gonna find out that actually this one is the Arc, but on the Decepticon side, or with the Decepticon logo. So I don't know what does that mean. I don't know. I mean, it looks like it's crashing in there and it's falling apart, but same thing over here. So I'm thinking that maybe it's just the Shattered Glass Arc, basically the opposite. So the Autobots are actually the evil ones and the Decepticons are the good ones. I'm thinking that could be, so who knows. Also, another thing is just instructions, you know, just kind of the instruction color is kind of nice, you know. I really like that bright color green compared to the Earthrise. So this one is the Kingdom, this one is the Earthrise, so it's nice to look at it, the color. In the box, I had an issue with the box when it came, because this little square over here, you have to put the figure in there, but it comes with the backpack. So you have to remove the backpack in order to take the figure out. So that was another thing that, as far as with the box that came in, I didn't really like it. But overall, it's a nice figure. If you don't have Earthrise, you were not able to get Earthrise, this is a second chance for you guys to get Arcee, basically. But other than that, if you're gonna get it for, you know, different figure, no. Or if you want to complete the whole line of Kingdom, that's fine. But basically, it's just the same figure as Earthrise. There's no difference at all. I mean, the box itself is pretty nice. The artwork is pretty nice, but it's the same thing as Earthrise is very nice too. So, like I said before, I got this figure off Walmart, I think. Yeah, this one I got at Walmart. So they're already out. Hopefully, you guys can get it on your local Walmarts if you're in the USA. Outside the USA, I'm not sure where you guys get it at. Yeah, Canada, I heard there's a Toys R Us, which I'm surprised. I thought they completely shut down, at least in the US. Mostly in California, there's no Toys R Us at all. So if you guys are in Canada, that's pretty nice that you guys have a Toys R Us. But other than that, yeah, so here we go with Arcee. Yeah, if you guys wanted to get it, basically, if you guys wanted to see the comparison, if it was anything different, if you guys were wondering about whether or not get Kingdom one, there you go. So Earthrise and Kingdom basically are the same figure, nothing much. The only thing that changes is just the box. So I hope you guys enjoyed this review. I hope you guys help you to make a decision whether or not to get this figure. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter, which I post in there basically what I found in the store. So as soon as I found it, you guys will see it, and also that will give you an idea what's the next reviews that are gonna come in. If you got any questions, if you want to leave your comments, just leave it on the comment section. And thank you so much for those that already subscribed. And I just hope if you guys like the video, just go ahead and subscribe, share the video, put the thumbs up. That way, I get, I get the feeling that I'm doing something good. So I hope you guys like it. So we'll see you on the next review. Have a great day. Bye bye.